welcome to the Jason Coleman Show, our Country Gospel Day here from my Grandad Floyd Cramer's piano here at Grandma Mary's house. Let's keep things rolling right out of the gate with a little medley here of some of our favorite country gospel classics. There we go. Welcome everybody to the Jason Coleman Show. We are live today for you here on a Sunday afternoon, and we're not at home today, as you can see. We instead are at this beautiful white baby grand piano that happened to be the piano of a country piano legend and my granddad, Floyd Cramer. We're here at Grandma Mary Cramer's house. She's over here off the camera. We'll have a chat with my grandma here in just a few minutes to talk about some of the old songs that I bet she may have sung a time or two here in her life. She's singing along right over here right now. We got the whole family here though, Natalie and Avery and Mom and Dad and the whole crew. I'm glad that you're here with us as well. Here in Grandma's living room at this piano that's been right here in this spot here at Grandma's house for more than 30 years now, or about 30 years, I suppose. This piano came into the family here in the mid-90s, so it has been right at about 30 years that this piano has been here. Just the last few years of my granddad's life, he got to enjoy playing this one, and it's fun for me to get to revisit it today here on our live episode of our show. We've got a concert of country gospel classics in store. Hopefully these are some that have meant to you throughout your lives. If you're watching with us live, by the way, make sure to say hello there in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. It's always fun for all of us to get to see how far this music is reaching from our family and our home to wherever you are right now. So make sure to say hello there on Facebook or on YouTube and listen along and say hi to Grandma, and we'll pass along your words of love and appreciation here to her as well. So let's keep going. I picked out a few of my favorite old country gospel songs here. Of course, started off with One Day at a Time, written by Chris Christopherson, and many artists have recorded it, but Christy Lane had the big hit many years ago, and then a few classics, Hank Williams and the Carter family and everybody with the good old country songs there. But let's continue on now with one that I think Ferlin Husky had a nice little hit with, and one that you probably have all sung along to as well. I'll play for you a little bit of The Wings of a Dove. Thank you. And one more here that I think about. Of course, so many of these our great favorite country artists have recorded their own gospel renditions of songs we all know and love. And I think one of the greatest collections, or a couple of albums he recorded, was Gentleman Jim Reeves. And I think of him when I think of this next song, one that he recorded, I believe, back in 1958. And I think it had, I know that it had Floyd Cramer playing the keys on these beautiful gospel songs, like this one called It Is No Secret. Thank you. Beautiful song. We are live here today on the Jason Coleman Show, our country gospel episode. We're here at Grandma Mary Cramer's house. And boy, it's right in the middle of the afternoon, middle of summertime here. It's a scorcher outside, but we had some nice clouds. Now I see the sunlight is bathing the window here behind me. We are live, by the way, so let me see if I can, I noticed during the song, maybe it's a sign. It's the heavenly sunlight coming in. I know, I feel like I'm glowing. Give me 1 second here because we are live. See if I can adjust it just a touch as the, yeah, well, good. It is. It's like I'm on the surface of the sun behind me. Just 1 second, folks. So a couple of songs here that I figured I would throw the words in as well. A couple of my favorites. This first one, you know, Chris Christopherson was one of greatest songwriters really of all time, great performer, but he was behind so many of Nashville's biggest songs. But two of his biggest hits actually were gospel songs. One was what I already played for you, One Day at a Time. And then this next one, which I will sing for you here, that was one of his hits, and many artists have recorded it through the years. But it's called Why Me, Lord? Why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the pleasures I've known? Tell me, Lord, what did I ever do that was worth loving you, or the kindness you've shown? And Lord, help me, Jesus, I've wasted it so. Help me, Jesus, I know what I am. And now that I know that I've needed you so, help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. And tell me, Lord, if you think there's a way I can try to repay all I've taken from you. Maybe, Lord, I can show someone else what I've been through myself on my way back to you. And Lord, help me, Jesus, I've wasted it so. Help me, Jesus, I know what I am. And now that I know that I've needed you so, help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. my soul's in your hands. Do love that song. And then one more here that I will sing. It's a little more recent by our standards here on our shows. We tend to head back through the decades. This one was, well, probably 20 years old now, so that's about as recent as we get. Wow, can you believe that? The early 2000s, this great song, Brad Paisley released with as a duet with our favorite, Miss Dolly. And I always have loved the words for this one. I know Mom here seems to like this one too, so I figured I'd throw it in here for this great country gospel episode. It's a song called When I Get Where I'm Going. When I get where I'm going, on the far side of the sky, the first thing that I'm gonna do is spread my wings and fly. I'm gonna land beside a lion, run my fingers through his mane, or I might find out what it's like to ride a drop of rain. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles I've carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. I'm gonna sit beside my granddad, and we'll play a duet, and I'll tell him how I've missed him every minute since he left. And then I'll hug his neck. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles I've carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. So much pain and so much darkness in this world we stumble through. All these questions I can't answer, so much work to do. When I get where I'm going, and I see my Maker's face, I stand forever in the light of His amazing grace. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will share the sins and struggles that I've carried all these years. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, I will love and have no fear. All right, we are back, and look who it is, folks. She's been so gracious to invite us over and so gracious here to have a chat with us. Would you please welcome Grandma Mary Cramer, everybody. Let's hear you.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Grandma?
Oh, I'm fine.
We were hustling here during the break to get you all set up here.
I know.
Got your microphone, and we're all official.
I
So
know, okay.
testing, 1,
Yeah.
2.
Big,
You want to sing
big
it?
bead.
It's your necklace.
Yeah.
You want to sing us a song?
Maybe not.
Not today. We were just chatting yesterday. Some folks have asked if Grandma played the piano herself. And you said you never have really played a musical instrument.
No.
No, not even growing up?
Mm-mm.
And then,
I
of
was
course,
around it all my life.
right. Well, your daddy and
Oh, yeah.
grandfather were...
They were, my grandfather was a minister, but he wrote a lot of songs, a lot of church songs.
Right.
And they had a quartet. And Mama played the piano and the organ. So
You always were just there
I was just,
tapping along?
I was doing all the work,
Were you in the kitchen
laughing.
laughing,
Yeah.
Getting everything
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
Well, I've of course, a lot of these songs I know you grew up singing and shouting along at the Mulberry Church
Yeah.
there in Arkansas. But also, talking about Jim Reeves and some of the folks here. We're here at your house that has been your house now for how many years? More than 60 years? This has been home, and this wasn't the first house that you moved to when you came to Nashville. When you and Granddad first moved on your first wedding anniversary, where did y'all live when you first got here? It was in
We lived in a duplex on Joseph Avenue.
and gosh, you were what,
that
20 or 21?
I was 20.
You were
20.
What year was that? You were 20 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
I was a baby.
Moved from Arkansas on your
Yeah.
first wedding anniversary. Moved to the duplex.
Yeah, I'm the duplex.
And Granddad was working day and night, wasn't he?
Well, yeah. Well, he's on the road a lot then.
Yeah.
Not in the studio as much, but he was on the road.
So what'd you do with yourself here in the big city in Nashville?
Well, played with Nanny and all of them. I was their little girl.
Your
Yeah,
neighbors there?
yeah.
Took you under their wing?
Oh, yeah, they did.
And then from there, it wasn't long, y'all moved to your first little house,
Yeah.
which is not far from here.
No, it was on Westchester Drive.
And then at that time, talking about Jim Reeves, and he lived nearby, and who else all lived here just right
okay.
nearby?
Okay, on Jim Reeves lived down the street about half a block away.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Hill and Tom Perriman and
The
John
DJ.
Jackson. He was, and it was a lot. That was a place to be.
And of course, a lot of the folks, Granddad got his start on the Louisiana Hayride, and of course, that was right down from where you all lived at that time. But a lot of the folks that ended up here started there in the Hayride, didn't they?
Yeah,
even
most
Jim
of 'em.
Reeves.
Yeah.
And he did some touring with Jim, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. And Kitty Wells and almost everybody came from Louisiana Hayride.
Came from the Hayride. In fact, you told me, what was the very first session when y'all moved to Nashville? Didn't he have one the very next day with?
It was the Carter family.
And here you go, playing Circle Be Unbroken.
Yeah.
And that was his day one session here
Yeah.
in Nashville.
We probably spent most of our money on is a old motel across from Macup Road, York Motel. And
Because when you moved here, you didn't have a place to live, did you?
No. We moved here, we had a U-Haul and we had a a TV. I've told you this. We was paying payments on, I know, And I think a rollaway bed. Don't ask me, I guess a rollaway bed, the apartment in Shreveport, it was furnished. And we bought a rollaway bed that when Mom and Daddy or both my brothers came, they'd have a bed to sleep in, I guess. It's really something else. And but we Floyd did the session with them, and that's the way to start, right?
I'd say that's a pretty
Now,
hot.
Wesley was a very instrumental in
Wesley
Floyd's-
Rose.
Oh, he's a precious man.
Yeah.
He was a real good friend. And so we spent the night, a couple of nights, I guess, with Tommy Hill. And then we started looking for an apartment. And it was something else, trying to find an apartment. They were terrible. Most of them were so dirty. And so we had a newspaper, and we was looking, and so we saw Nanny's this street, and that used to really be a nice location. It's close to town. And Nanny was hanging little crisp curtains on the bedroom, and her husband had passed away, and she had turned her home into a duplex. And so Granddad was on the road a lot, traveling.
Right.
And so they just taken me under their wing, you know, and I went to church with them, did everything. And so...
Got you started on the right foot here,
yeah,
having felt like family right here in Nashville.
Yeah.
So started there and then had the other little house and then moved here. In what year do we say? It was...
I was almost 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Donna had your third birthday. We'd only been here about 2 or 3 weeks.
So yeah, around 1962 is when Grandma and Granddad moved here to this house, where you've been ever since. More than 60 years.
Yeah.
It's always been home.
More than everybody else in the family.
That's right. Way more.
Yeah. We knocked the back of the house out.
Right.
For, and added a music room, and no, it's been wonderful.
But this room's always been the living room right here.
This
and
is all the same.
This was the third piano that you're seeing that was part of the family. Of course, in other of our shows, I have played a couple of my granddad's other pianos, which are right in the other room here. We have his childhood piano that he grew up playing just when he was a kid. That's over here, the little...
5 years old.
5 years old. So that's going back more than 80 years now. The little spinet piano. And, of course, we have the beautiful Steinway that you've seen me play before as well in the music room across the way. But this one came into the family about 1995 or so, and it is, if you watch our show, tune in normally, you'll see my piano at our house is one that Granddad gave to our family here at the same time. He had done some work for the Piano Disc Company back in the 90s, recording the albums where you could actually see his keys on the piano. And in fact, Grandma, I tried to get this thing working, and it's not working right now, our player piano. We'll have to work on that. Ours at home is doing okay, but I was going to have...
It hadn't been...
I know. It's been 30 years now, and it sort of comes and goes. But Granddad did some work for the Piano Disc folks, and as part of the deal, he got this beautiful white baby grand piano with that piano disc installed, and then he got the beautiful black baby grand, which you see now at our house. It was at our house growing up from when I was about 10 years old, and then it ended up at our house with me and Natalie and Avery too. So this is sort of the twin brother, the twin sibling piano to what we have at our house, and it's a beautiful piano to play, and especially beautiful to get to play these old gospel songs, Grandma.
I know.
You mind if I keep on playing here for a minute?
Yes.
I'll let you, if you want to go sit back at your little seat here. How about it for Grandma Mary, everybody? Oh my goodness! Thank you for having us over to the
thank you for being
house.
here.
It's always home. We got more music to get to, but we got to hurry it up because we got supper coming too.
Yeah.
Most importantly.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Forget the music. We got to eat here in a little bit.
Okay.
But I'll let you sit back over here in your little seat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Grandma. And I'll get
you're
us
welcome.
situated back over here too. Oh, what a treat this is. Well, I know you've got a few favorite gospel songs, and I'll get your microphone off there for you. A few favorite gospel songs of your own. I think this one makes the list that I always think of you, Grandma, when I play it. It's called His Eyes on the Sparrow.
It's one of my favorites.
This one's for you, Grandma. Hey, one more good old hymn of the faith that it's hard to top here. This one, and boy, this piano, I love playing it. It's a beautiful one. Hope y'all are enjoying hearing it here. It's I'll play for you the Old Rugged Cross. Thank you all so much. Hey, it's been a fun day so far, but the Jason Coleman Show would not be complete without a special guest performance. And this guy's been over here eating that grandma's snack bowl the whole time. And what do you see? He's got crafts going, he's got coloring going, but he, most importantly, has a couple of songs in store for you here today. Would you please make welcome Mr. Avery Cramer Coleman. Hey dude, how are you doing?
Good.
Is everything better at Grandma's house?
Yeah.
Boy, we love coming to Grandma's house, and boy, we love playing this piano together. Hey, I think we have two songs in store. Is your first song, you want to do the one by yourself first? Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to introduce it? Here, sit beside me and introduce it and tell everybody.
It's called Whirling Leaves.
Whirling Leaves. It's a song he learned all by himself at his piano lessons. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. You're going to do it in 2 keys? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll get out of your way and let you go for it. Oh, excuse me. All right, ready? Go for it.
I'm going to do it in 2 different chords.
Do it. Yeah, bud. That was amazing. Boy, key of B is no joke. I don't even like the key of B. That was awesome, bud. Hey, do we have one more song we can play for our friends here on our Country Gospel Day? This is a song that Avery and I get to play a lot when we go out and perform at concerts, especially with our friends Megan Taylor and the family. Ready? Mm-hmm. Key of C. Here, scooch over. Let me sit beside you here. We're going to play one. Y'all all can sing along with us here as I play. Let me get my foot here on the pedal. I don't want to smash you. There we go. All right. Ready? We'll do the I'll Fly Away part first on the G. Let me turn my mic off. Ready? Avery, Cramer, Coleman. High five, dude. Well, Grandma, have you had fun?
I've had fun, hon.
We have had a blast. And now the real fun begins because we got supper and
a sleepover.
Sleepover, y'all. A sleepover at Grandma's house. What could be better? We're spending the night, so we get supper and breakfast, I bet, too.
Yeah.
And lots of fun in between.
Yeah.
So y'all, if you want to come on over, pull up, bring your sleeping bag, and we'll just bring everybody over here tonight and have some fun. What do you think?
I think that'll be all right.
Thank you all for being a part of our time today. Thank you, Grandma, for having us as always. And now what do you say we shut this thing down and go have some food?
Yeah. We got to heat everything up.
Heat it all up.
We've been to church, so we got to, we had a big lunch at church today, a brunch today.
It's been a busy day, and we're not stopping yet.
Nope.
So thank you all so much for tuning in and being part of our little time of music today and our time of family. Thanks again to Grandma. A lot of precious memories we love getting to share with you.
Thank you.
And I reckon we'll wrap things up for now. Y'all take care, and we'll see y'all again real soon.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Introducing my brand new Easy Play Music Box and Music Sticks. All you do is insert the stick, turn it on, turn it up. It's that easy. A brand new, easy way to listen to music anywhere, anytime. The Easy Play Music Box is a wireless, portable speaker. It's small, but it packs a big sound, and it's easy enough that anybody can use it right out of the box. And it works great with these music sticks. Each music stick contains hours of piano music recorded by yours truly. When you want to change, you just unplug one and plug in a different one. And while the sticks are designed for this music box, they're USB, so you can plug them straight into your car's audio system as well. And as for the music box, it's simple, it's portable, it's just fun to use. And by the way, it's Bluetooth also, so on top of playing these music sticks, you can also play music wirelessly from your phone or device. So there you have it, my new Easy Play Music Box and Music Sticks. A brand new, easy way to listen to music anywhere, anytime. Order online at jasonmusicbox.com. Order over the phone at the number on your screen. Your favorite piano songs from the Jason Coleman Show are now available on CD. 13 albums and counting, including a brand new tribute to the great Ronnie Milsap. Plus the iconic songs of Elvis Presley. Also the country standards of George Jones and Tammy Wynette. And the feel-good music of John Denver. These new CDs are the latest in my Live from the Jason Coleman Show series, joining the timeless music of Glenn Campbell, the smooth sounds of the Carpenters, the smash hits of Roy Orbison, and The Young Years, a concert from my Grandad Floyd Cramer's childhood piano. Plus a gospel piano concert, Hymns from the Heart. Also, Christmas hymns from the heart. And don't forget my Country Gold piano collection, spanning the greatest country hits of the 50s and 60s, the 70s and 80s, and the 90s and 2000s. All 13 of these Live from the Jason Coleman Show CDs are on sale now. Get the entire collection in one discounted bundle, or check out our mix and match deal. Buy any 3 and get your 4th CD free. Order online at jasonmusicstore.com or call 833-633-8885 to order over the phone. So if you're a fan of our Sunday shows, now you can enjoy the music anytime on CD, live from the Jason Coleman Show. Order yours today. You're listening to The Jason Coleman Show on WSM Radio.